guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go over how you can end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars invested by choosing to buy a car that is not too expensive. Just like the price of virtually everything else, we all know that prices of both used and new cars have skyrocketed within the last 3 years, basically since the onset of COVID-19. Affording a car has gotten quite expensive as the average car payment has surpassed $700 per month. So today we're going to go over a little exercise and I want you to come with me. Now we've been seeing Teslas pretty much everywhere and Teslas cost a lot of money. So first, let's see how much a Tesla really does cost. And throughout the video, we're going to be going over how you can invest the difference and end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future. All right. So now we're currently at tesla.com. We're going to try to get the base Model 3 and we may get a couple options, but we're going to keep it simple. So Model 3 is for $40,000. So we're not going to get the long range models or the performance. So we keep on scrolling down. Let's say the paint color, we're going to choose blue. Keep on going down. The wheels, we'll choose that one, $1,500. Keep going down. Let's say we get a light color interior. Enhanced autopilot, scrolling down. Full self-driving capability. We're not going to get that because that's $15,000. Charging connectors, we're going to get these two and continue to payment. Now, if I were to take a loan and finance it, it would cost us approximately $766 a month. That's a lot of money. And that's not surprising considering that the current average payment for a car in the US is over $700. And we can just verify that by simply going here and average price or rather average payment car in the US for 2023. Yep, so $716. So $716 is not that far off. Back to Tesla. So now $766 per month is what we would be paying. And that is if we finance the car for 72 months. We're not gonna do that. That's 6 years. So if you were to bring that down to 60 months, let's say you put $4,500 down payment, the APR, the interest that they're charging you is 5.59%, and the amount that you're financing is $46,630. That takes you to $895 per month. I don't know about you, but the average American cannot afford a car and pay $895 per month. So we're gonna go with a cheaper alternative. If we go to Honda.com, there's a wide variety of cars that you can choose. It depends on if you want a sedan, if you want a crossover, if you want an SUV. For Tesla, we chose a sedan. So we're gonna go with a sedan here as well. So let's say we choose the Honda Accord hybrid. They have that, they have another hybrid. So instead of buying a Tesla and paying over $700 per month for 72 months or $895 per month for 60 months, we can get a much cheaper alternative. Let's say a Honda, for example. Let's say we get the cheapest Honda that we can get, which is the hybrid that's available. We click on that. Then here we'll click on build. Now they have different trim levels. So let's say we're not gonna get the base model. We're gonna get some good options in there. Let's say we go for the sport hybrid. Click on build. It's 204 horsepower. Next, color. Let's say we go with blue. Next, black perforated leather is the only option available. Next, we're going to keep it with what's included. Next, we're not going to get any of that. Next, all season protection, we're just going to bypass that. Next, we're not going to get any of the options. Next, we're not going to get any of the options for the interior either. Next, same here. Let's say we get a wireless phone charger and then we get to the summary. That would cost you approximately $35,000. So now we know that the auto price is going to be $35,225. We're going to finance it over 60 months. We're going to keep the same interest rate as the Tesla. So that's 5.59. Nothing for cash incentive. Down payment, if we were to keep the down payment at the same, which was $4,500, that may be the value of a trade-in that you have. We're not going to enter anything for a trade-in. And let's say we choose Ohio. Sales tax for Ohio, it's 6%. Title and registration would be approximately $2,800. Calculate. So we have a monthly payment of $588.16. So instead of getting a Tesla, which would cost $766 per month for 72 months, we could actually finance the Honda for 60 months, which is 5 years, and it would cost us $588 per month. So what is the difference between these two? So that would be $766 minus $588, that's $178. So if you were thinking about getting the Tesla and you were going to finance it, but instead you got the Honda, you would have an extra $178 per month to invest. So one site that you could use to determine how much that would be, if you invested that for a certain number of years, we would go to investor.gov, that's investor.gov, and we would go to financial tools and calculators and select compound interest calculator. So let's say the initial investment is zero, we don't have anything, and we know that instead of buying the more expensive car, we would buy the Honda and we would have $178 left. Let's say you're investing that for 35 years. The interest rate is about 8%, which is what the interest rate has been on average for the S&P 500 within the last few decades. We're going to compound it annually and we're going to calculate. So in 35 years, investing the difference, which would be $178, you would end up with $368,068. Now you may say that, well, that's nothing. In 35 years, that will be nothing. I get your point. It's a valid point. However, would you rather end up with $0 or with $368,000? Now, if as time progresses, you keep getting raises, you can increase the amount of money that you're investing. Or from the get-go, if you are able to do so, you could increase the amount that you're investing per month, let's say from $178, say to $250. We can go back and put 250, leave everything else the same, 35 years, 8% compounded annually, calculate, and you'd end up with $516,950. I just wanted to go over this demonstration to show you that, yes, a lot of people may be buying expensive cars like Teslas, but you don't know what their finances are looking like. They may be in debt up to their eyeballs. However, you can do better. You can still buy a new car, but buy a cheaper car and invest the difference. Now, an idea that's even crazier, if you had the money to spend the $588 per month to buy the Honda, however, you were able to not finance a car and buy a used car in great condition, and you decide to invest those $588 per month, leaving everything else the same. Those $588 invested over 35 years at an interest rate of approximately 8%, you would have $1,215,867. So I'm not telling you not to buy a new car, and I'm not telling you not to buy a Tesla. But if you feel like the finances are so great, even with buying the Tesla, you will end up with millions of dollars invested at retirement, go ahead and buy the Tesla. You have the money to afford it. If you're going to stretch your finances just to be able to buy a more expensive car at the detriment of a comfortable retirement, then you're making a huge mistake, because that car eventually will depreciate in value, and at one point in the future it will actually be worth close to nothing. However, if you end up with the $500,000 at retirement or $1.2 million at retirement, and you're using that along with the check that you're getting from the government, you can have a decent retirement or even a comfortable retirement. However, if you are not able to save for retirement and you expect to live off of a small pension, you will spend your retirement years barely getting by, barely being able to survive. And that's no way to live. If you didn't get a chance to subscribe, please subscribe and also hit the bell button just so that you can be notified as soon as I release a new video. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.